"What?" I said, "Quote them to me." Tracy, he gave me every word in verse 1, every word in verse 2, every word in verse 3, and did not miss a verse. Yet he says, like most of the young people today, I do not buy the music for the lyrics. I buy the music for the beat.
Albert Long is not only concerned with the lyrics on some of today's albums, but also with their packaging. He suggests satanic symbolism on several of today's albums.
Dr. J.L. Williams, who's been involved in youth ministry for the past 20 years, is very knowledgeable on biblical symbolism.
And there are certain symbols here, negative symbols, that I think are very dangerous that people need to be aware of. Now let's begin with an album by a group that is pretty notorious, the group called KISS. Now, number one, you would see that certain parts of the men's uniforms all accentuate the genitals of a male. I just have to be very explicit here. Psychologically speaking, these are phallic symbols, or an emphasis on the genitals of the male. And we see the women down here rather faceless, to me denoting the subjugation of women to men and the strong sexual orientation of this, and of course a look of defiance in the face of the people. Now, I would also say one other thing that needs to be denoted on this album. If you look very carefully at the hand, the left hand of the person, they're using this symbol, and that is a universally acknowledged satanic salute, and he very definitely has that being demonstrated on the album cover. Now let's move from KISS to Black Sabbath, another pretty notorious and raunchy group. Now this album is entitled Mob Rules. A couple of things stand out to me. Now, faceless creatures in robes that, to me, would, from my study, certainly symbolize druids, which, of course, go back to Satan worship many thousands of years. And you see also here, again, the implements of sadomasochistic behavior, whips, various torturing devices where there are electrical impulses going into it. People have been whipped here. Now, it may not come through on the video, but in the blood stains, there is very definitely, without any shadow of a doubt here, a face of Satan. And so the